What's up everyone, it's Elliot here. Today I want to talk about War on Everyone, which is the brand new jet black comedy directed by John Michael McDonagh, who a lot of people will know from Calvary a few years ago, the priest comedy starring Brendan Gleeson. It stars Alexander Skarsgård and Michael Peña, and it basically takes the buddy cop tropes to the extreme, except in this one, neither of them is the good cop. They are both very bad cops. These guys cover all ground in being bad. They're racist, misogynistic, corrupt. They honestly hate everyone, and that includes themselves. They really do not like themselves either. The story in War on Everyone is quite meandering and convoluted, so it makes it quite hard for me to describe, but I will give it my best shot. These two policemen think they're invincible just because they're cops, and they essentially push everyone around, including criminals, to get what they want. A new big bad guy shows up on the scene, and this big bad guy, he's stolen $1 million, and instead of wanting to just put this guy away in jail, the buddy cops actually want the $1 million for themselves. So that is their main impetus in going after this guy. These guys frame, torture, and insult anyone that can give them any information about where this money is. It honestly seems like they don't care about justice at all. And the only thing that makes them policemen is the fact that they are in uniform. And in fact, they're not even in uniform. It's just they have a badge and a gun. So yeah, because of how abhorrent these guys are at upholding the justice, it actually greatly reminded me of a very obscure Italian buddy cop film from the 70s called Live Like a Cop, Die Like a Man. And if you like War on Everyone, I definitely recommend checking that out, but that's for another video. Here's the thing, because of these guys' personalities, most of the jokes they come out with offend at least one minority, and they often go out of their way to include many minorities in one joke. They manage to cover all bases: race, gender, sexuality, disability, the list goes on. Some jokes do hit. I did laugh a couple of times, but the majority of them fall flat, and I think that's partly because of A, they are offensive, and B, because Michael Peña and Alexander Skarsgård don't have much comedic gravitas. They aren't that great at delivering these jokes. One negative about War on Everyone is that the primary locations are certainly underutilised. The film is set in Albuquerque, New Mexico in America, which is famously where Breaking Bad is set. And if you were to compare how Breaking Bad is shot and the photography in that to that of War on Everyone looks really bland. One way that War on Everyone could have been improved in that regard is that they could have doubled down on the really interesting locations they do utilise and got rid of some of the boring ones that they go to every now and then. To conclude, War on Everyone tries way too hard to offend, and it has no coherent story. Alexander Skarsgård and Michael Peña are certainly watchable, but they lack any real charisma that would make me recommend this film. For all of those reasons, I'm going to give War on Everyone 2 stars out of 5. Once again, thank you so much for watching this film review of mine. In the few videos that I've done already, you guys have given me so much support in liking and subscribing and all of that stuff, so I want to thank you so much for that. I promise I'll be back with another film review very soon right here, but until then, goodbye everyone.